Chapter 5. After the coffee and sandwiches, Inspector Walsh called Roger Clausen to the office. Roger came in and sat down. The inspector began at once. "Now, Mr. Clausen, why was your mother angry with you last night?" "This house is very big," Roger said. "It was a lot of work for Mother. I wanted her to move. But no. She loved his house and gun. She didn't want to move." "Tell me about your job, Mr. Clausen. Your mother is dead, and now you're rich. Do you need money?" Roger's face was suddenly afraid. "What are you saying? I didn't kill my mother. I need money. That's true. A friend and I want to build 10 houses here and need garden. We can get a lot of money from. So, I wanted Mother to sell this house. It's true. But Mr. Bridge wanted half the garden too, you know. So he farmed." Inspector Walsh moved the pencil on the table. "Tell me, what happened upstairs? You went to the mother room?" "Yes, I did. I wanted to say good night to my mother." "Did you talk about the house again?" "Yes, I did." Again, she said no. She loved the house and didn't want to sell it. Inspector Walsh watched Roger for a minute. "I see. We found the empty bottle of sleeping tablets, Mr. Clausen, in Diane's room." Roger's face did not change. "Oh? Someone put them there. Diane did not kill my mother. I know that. She found the body." "Very well. I would like to see Diane next." Roger got up and left the room. Inspector Walsh stood up and put his hands in his pocket. He went to the window and looked down the trees. Why was he looked at such a father. "Tomorrow morning, go to the Mr. Clausen's office. You have the name," he said. "Ask some questions about him, about his job, friend, money." Sergeant Foster wrote it down. "Yes, Inspector." "A good day for tennis, Sergeant?" Sergeant Foster laughed. "Huh, don't say that. It's not easy, you know. I don't like sitting here looking at the sun." Diane came into the room and sat down. She looked at Sergeant Foster and smiled. "I saw you at the tennis club last month, I think. You play very well." Sergeant Foster was. Inspector Walsh looked at him. "Oh, yes. A fast and exciting player is Sergeant Foster." Diane smiled again at Sergeant Foster, and his face went redder. "Well, it's Clausen. Inspector Walsh said. I want you to talk about last night. Diane stopped smiling. Oh, I can talk about last night. I can't stop talking about this. We were all angry. Mother went to bed early, and I made hot meal for her. We were all in the kitchen, and Peter Hobbs came in. He nearly rolled the back door down. Diane stopped. Yes. He was very angry about the letter. He wanted to kill Mother. Are you going to talk to him? We're going to talk to everyone. Good. Tom Briggs came into the kitchen too. Are you going to talk to him? I'm asking the question, Miss Cobson. When did you take the milk upstairs? I went up after Georgia. She stopped for a minute. Then she began again. I didn't like my mother, Inspector. She killed my father, you know. Last winter, after Christmas, she drove the car into the tree and killed my father. Inspector Walsh watched Diane's face carefully. I see. So you wanted to kill your mother? Diane laughed. I wanted to kill her, but I didn't. I can tell you a lot of things about this family, Inspector. Everyone wanted Mother to die. Uncle Albert wanted her money for his wife, Annie. And then my brother, he needs a lot of money. He has an expensive house and an expensive car. And think, Suki. Do you know that Suki didn't like Mother? A long time ago, a nice boy, he was gone. Jackie loved him very much, but Mother said no. A gardener was not a good husband for a Clausen girl. Inspector Walsh listened quietly. All this was very interesting, but wasn't important. Perhaps what a happy family's Clausen were. We found the empty bottle of sleeping tablets in your room, Inspector Walsh said quietly. He watched her face carefully. Diane stood up suddenly, her face angry. What? I didn't put it there. I'm not going to listen to She ran out of the room. Well, Inspector Walsh said. She like you, Sergeant? You need to be careful. Sergeant Foster laughed, but his face went red again. Someone put sleeping tablets in Molly's hot milk, the inspector said. All the family were in the kitchen last night. Peter Hobbs and Tom Briggs were there too. One of them killed Molly. Inspector Walsh got his hand and coat. Come on. We need to talk to Peter Hobbs and Tom Briggs. Let's get some more coffee first. I like a sandwich too. I'm hungry again. Chapter 6. The far Peter house and his car. An old green car. He got up slowly. He wore old blue trousers and the dirty orange shirt. We want to talk about Mrs. Clausen, Inspector Walsh said. Oh, it's about her, Peter said. He looked at the inspector. I know she's dead. Someone in the village told me. Why did you go to the Clausen house last night? Jackie wanted me to come and see her brother Roger. You're angry, she said. Come and tell Roger. I went to the house, but nobody opened the door. So I made a lot of noise. And then they opened the door. Oh, Mrs. Clausen wasn't there. But I told Roger. I told them all. Peter hit the car with his hand. I wanted to kill that woman. I lost my job, my first job, because of her. Last month, I was in trouble with the police, and that old woman wrote to my office, and she told them about the police. I wanted to kill her. Take it easy, Inspector Walsh said. What happened next? Jackie gave me some coffee, but her brother didn't listen to me, Peter said angrily. Then Tom Briggs came in. He wanted to talk to Roger too, but Roger didn't listen to him. Jackie was very unhappy. She nearly cried. Then I went home. That's all. I see. Now tell me about the tablets. You went to the village on Thursday? Tablets? Oh yes, I remember. Jackie wanted me to get her mother tablets from the village. I go to the village on my bicycle. This car doesn't work. Thank you, Peter. That's all. That's all? Peter laughed angrily. You're going to come back. I know that. I know the police. Tom Bridge Farm was about half a mile away, near the river. It was not a big farm, and the house was old and dirty. Not much money here, Inspector Walsh said. Tom Bridge was a young man, about 30 years old, with dirty hands and bad teeth. What's wrong? Excuse me, I'm eating my dinner, she said. Wait. Finish it, Inspector Walsh said. We want to ask one or two questions about last night. Come and wait in front of the room, Tom said, and opened the door. Inspector Walsh looked at the thing in front room. There was an old black and white television and some book on the table. There was a picture of a happy young girl with long brown hair on the table too. Inspector Walsh looked at the picture for a long time. Who was the girl? Tom Bridge came back in the front room. Finished? Inspector Walsh asked. Do you know Mrs. Clausen is dead? Tom Bridge sat down suddenly on the nearest chair. What? How did she die? When did it happen? I was there last night. She died last night or early this morning. What did you do last night? Me? I went there to meet Clausen. Roger. I'm losing money on his farm, and I need more land. I want half Mrs. Clausen gone. You went into the kitchen. What did you do next? Can you remember? Tom Bridge looked at Sergeant Frotter and then back to the... I remember it very well. All the family were in the kitchen. Peter Hobbs was there too. I talked to Roger. He wants his mother to sell the house, but he wants the land. He doesn't want me to have it. But now Mrs. Clausen is dead. What's going to happen now? Inspector Walsh got up and took the picture from the table. Who's this? Tom's face went red. Who? Oh, that's a friend. It's not. It was a long time ago. The two detectives was back to Clausen's house through the van. It was beautiful, green and quiet. Inspector Walsh felt tired and hungry. Who killed Molly? He knew the answer now, but he needed to ask one or two more questions. Let's go, Sergeant, he said, and put on his hat again. Tomorrow is a new day.